I'm Nikki.
And I'm Gabi.
And you guys may already know that we have our own reality show here on YouTube, but this season wasn't like any other.
We had to go big for our 5th season, so us and our friends decided to go to the Bahamas. And I may have popped off.
When you go out of the country to a tropical paradise with our group of friends, things are bound to get crazy.
So in today's video, Nikki and I wanted to go through all of our craziest moments in our show, Niki and Gabi Take Bahamas.
I feel like there was a lot of problems and opinions, and I feel like we should address it and react.
So let's get our tea, or should I say coffee, and get into the drama.
Also, the season finale episode was just uploaded, so once you're done watching this video, go watch that and it'll all make sense. Alright guys, so by popular demand, I am going to be reacting to my coffee freakout. And if you guys didn't watch the season, this is my coffee freakout. So basically, we got in the day before, we jumped right into filming, we hardly ate all day, then we go to bed at 2 a.m. and then we have to get up at 8 a.m. and go right into the excursion. And I just remember laying in bed being like, well, at least I have coffee. Let's watch my coffee freakout.
I thought her dog died because I walk in and she is crying hysterically. You're not treating us right this season.
I'm gonna pause there. So this is all shot on the GoPro, and I kept forgetting there was a GoPro in my room. So I come in trying to get away from the cameras, and I just want to actually ventilate.
You're not treating us right this season. I don't ask for anything. Yeah, but you know what? I'm exhausted.
Am I proud of this? No. I think I acted very immature this season watching it back, and like, it hits different when you watch it back than being in the moment, because you're like, well, that was stupid. I could have handled it differently. And I think that's what I realized watching it back.
I don't ask for much.
I just need my coffee. And it can't be hot coffee. It has to be iced coffee. Who the drinks hot coffee in the Bahamas? We're in the Caribbean, dude. Iced coffee. Okay, that is the coffee freakout. After watching my freakout played back to me, you know, I am trying to be a little more conscientious on a serious note of my coffee addiction. Trying not to drink it if I don't need it, but is really hard, and trying to navigate that. So comment down below if you guys have any tips for coffee addicts.
Captain Rebecca's coming.
Rebecca's here. No! So I'm upset. And here, Captain Rebecca makes an appearance. I can't even do that accent.
Like it's a vacation, then you need to go do vacation without Nathan.
I don't remember this conversation.
No, he's not gonna learn. He's not gonna learn.
Hello, my name is Captain Rebecca. I come out when she is under the influence.
No, Gabi does that, not Rebecca.
Okay.
I'm Captain Rebecca, I'm not Gabi.
I was like so sure of it. Like I'm sure I'm not Gabi. I'm Captain Rebecca.
The way he was smiling when you were on that jet ski.
Okay, the accent stopped. Captain Rebecca is a very talented woman, and you have to have your head level-headed when you are in charge of a ship and a crew.
The next scene I'm going to react to is something I've actually really wanted to talk about on YouTube. I want to get real about something. Anxiety attacks look different for everyone. It's easy to call anxious people crazy, especially when you act the way I just did in this episode. I'm kind of happy the producers didn't tell me it was an hour-long speedboat ride with nothing in sight, because if I knew that, I probably wouldn't have gotten on the boat and I would have missed out on this amazing day.
Welcome to Bahamas. You enjoying your stay so far? Good. All right, my name's Captain Nigel.
It's a small boat. We're not gonna go in the middle of the ocean in this. Right away, I'm starting to get a little anxious because my fears are being in the ocean with nothing around me. So if you look at the subtitles, I thought the guy said 5 minutes. I'm like, 5 minutes till we're there? And then he says, for 55 more minutes. This is where all hell breaks loose, because I'm realizing I'm in the middle of this ocean. Laughing after she says no. okay? A lot of people were like, Niki, you were being heartless. Your sister genuinely felt like she was gonna throw up and you attacked her. You weren't there. She was laughing. Love my sister and all, but she's smiling. I paused it, 4:02.
Why is she scared?
I don't remember, like, I was so upset. I don't remember any of this. It's really weird to watch it back because it's like, I was just like, I blacked out because I was so scared. Nate did not deserve that, but I was done. Like, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die. We're gonna die, and you guys are focusing on sunglasses and this and that.
It just needs to always be the center of attention. Like, I literally am scared. Stop.
That what I said about Alex wanting to be the center of attention wasn't true. I was literally freaking out on that boat. I was just really triggered. There's no excuse for, like, now this part is like where I see where people are mad. I know phobias are weird and you can't explain why you're scared, and I feel like no one is trying to empathize or be considerate with the fact that I'm living my worst nightmare right now. Okay, I'm so glad we had that talk. And I'm so glad it's on the Niki and Gabi channel because this is important. If you guys are impressionable and you guys are younger and you're watching this, anxiety is not an excuse to be rude to people around you, but also find a balance of being conscientious while also having love for yourself and being gentle with yourself, because there's a middle and we're all trying to figure that out, and I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not feeling well.
This was supposed to be a good night.
Environment would inspire me to have a photo shoot or want to hang with friends or drink. All the drinks looked so good. You know I'm sick when I don't want any of that.
Sorry. Jessie?
She literally wanted to wake me up with a glass of water and say, "Bitch, wake up, you're in the Bahamas."
Nah, you don't get a drink spilled on you in the Bahamas, boo. You brought a friend to the beach.
Wait, guys, can I just talk to Niki alone? I love you. I love you too. But don't pour a drink on my sister! Don't pour a drink on my sister! You guys are with me, but you know, with my twin.
I felt like I knew Niki was having a rough night. When I saw her already down, it's like, what's that phrase? Don't kick a horse when it's dead, or whatever that phrase is. It's like, don't, you know, when someone's down and you keep kicking them. And so I was like, well, if she's gonna do that to Niki, I'm gonna do it right back at her in front of the camera so she knows what it feels like. I don't wanna bully anyone in this scene or give them more hate than that's already directed to them. But I'm just saying, as Niki's sister, it didn't rub me the right way, and like it was done in good spirits, like Niki said, and I think that's why Jessie like got over it quick. All right, let's do the next scene.
So the scene I'm reacting to next is, drum roll, me and Gabi fighting. Shocker.
All right, the big finale when I popped off.
Love you, Gabi. You told them that you do all the work creatively and that you have to come up with all my video titles. I'm gonna pause because they didn't give much of an intro to that. Like, all of a sudden it's just Niki comes on the balcony and starts fighting.
I was just chilling on the balcony and doing Instagrams.
I was doing a confessional, and while I was doing confessionals, the producers had told me what Gabi was saying, and that irked me, and I wanted to confront her.
Niki storms out with a mic pack and the camera crew's following her as she's storming out.
Normal sisters obviously fight about comparisons all the time and competition, but it's to another level with Niki and I.
Throw other people under the bus to look good. You never say sorry. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. I'm here with Jessie. Jessie would never say that about me. Okay, then you two go marry each other.
Me and Gabi have so many fights and they never mean anything.
I run Niki and Gabi. Like, I am.
The Niki and Gabi fight. Okay, we're fighting over YouTube. This is normal. Gabi and I have this reoccurring fight. We haven't had it since quarantine. Thank God. Maybe some good is coming out of quarantine. We would have this reoccurring fight where I felt like Gabi was putting me and my channel down. Could have been me being insecure, but then I would take offense to that because I feel like I do a lot of work for Niki and Gabi, like the editing for 7 years of that channel and video ideas. And
it used to be the case in like 2015, 2016. I will take the blame, like I wasn't putting my all into that channel and I didn't care about it as much then as I do now. We now have a producer for the channel. We have Zena, we have Sky, our editor, we have our videographers, Nate and Colin, and it's like, we're a whole team now, and it's not her carrying the weight of the entire, like we have a whole team behind us.
This is that reoccurring fight, and it hasn't happened at all during quarantine. A lot of you guys have noticed me and Gabby's relationship has gotten much better. Yes, this quarantine has brought us closer. Now looking back, I feel like this was all just insecurity.
I've just been trying to be a good sister this whole trip, but you know what? Continue marrying our friends and choosing friends
I hate rewatching the scene because I feel just as anxious as I felt during.
over sister because that's fine with me now.
She's not talking shit.
We're talking on you. No, I just personally feel attacked by you and Jesse right now.
I think Gabby she really does try to be a good sister, but sometimes when she does things around other people or embarrasses me, I see that as, oh my God, you don't love me, you don't know me, you're embarrassing me.
When the big picture is, I've just had your back this entire time, but you keep choosing friends over.
Watching it back, I'm hearing her saying these things like,
You will never choose me.
You're not
never.
listening
You will
to
choose
me.
me over me. You will choose
You're not
Jesse
listening
over
to
me.
me.
You will
You're
choose
not
Rachel over me. And guess what? All three of those people have wronged you before. And even though I have wronged you, I'm your blood. And I've done so much for you on this trip. You have taken a step back to realize what I've done for you.
The iconic line, it's the title of the episode.
I think me and Gabby really love each other. She was really, really trying to get to me, but the yelling literally just made me check out. So then I wasn't seeming like a good sister because I wasn't listening to what she was saying.
Go on vacation. The 2 words that I know you're
That's intervention.
You know what?
That's not a bad idea.
Gabby, can we please go on that twin intervention after quarantine?
Let me go. Because I'm gonna teach you how to pop off.
It's really hard watching that stuff back. Like, I'm not proud of myself in a lot of scenes, and it's just a lot to take in.
I don't want you guys to make this comment section a war zone. That's what the reality show is for. I'm her sister. When I see her get knocked down, it hurts me too. So if you are praising me, you're not praising me by putting Nikki down. That's not fair.
I just want to take the time to thank Awesomeness for letting us do this show and Own the Light for filming it and putting it together, and I want to thank Gabby for doing this with me. Like, she could easily not do this as much as I couldn't, and I love that we're on the same page with just showing our shit and connecting with you guys, because that's most important.
That's it for this video, guys. Let us know in the comments down below where you want to see our next season 6 already. Holy crap, I feel like I'm growing up on the show.
And also go binge watch the series if you haven't yet.
We love you guys so much, and we hope you guys stay tuned for our next Niki and Gabi video.
Please be sure to subscribe, click the bell to be notified every time we upload,
And we'll see you next time.
see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.